Welcome back, guys. So we've discussed in the past the importance of having water. You got to have it. Period. All the time, every day. It's not even a question. Lots of different ways you can get water. In an emergency situation, grid down situation, long-term, zombies have taken over the Death Star situation, you're probably going to need to filter water, because most of us don't live in areas that has naturally clean drinking water. There are places, right? But most of us aren't. Like for me, I've got a ton of water around me. Water is not a problem. Having clean, drinkable water, I apologize for the interruption, is a problem. Because just because there's water everywhere doesn't mean that it's okay to drink it. Now, what I want to go over today real quick with you guys is this water filter from Survivor Filter. This is their, this is the regular Pro model. Now, I already did a video and I showed you guys their filter straw. And it worked really well. Tried it out. It as advertised. But I wanted an actual pump. Now, I've got a couple of other brands of filters that I've had for a few years. So, not new to the game. But I wanted to try this one out because of how much I like the other filter and the price point on these. So, you get a nice little bag. Inside, you've got the filter. You've got your pre-filter and your tubing, instructions, and then a nice syringe for backwashing it. Very cool to be included. So what you've got with your tubing, you've got the pre-filter here that you'll drop into the water. It handles taking out most of your big particulate and junk, right? Then inside, you've got two other filters, and I want to make sure I don't misquote it. So the pre-filter, believe it or not, is a 0.1 micron filter. It can be backwashed and reused up to 100,000 liters. Then it goes in through the carbon filter, which is inside the pump itself, which helps reduce heavy metals, chemicals, etc. That's good for 2,000 liters. And then the last part, the third part of the filter, is the internal filter that filters down to 0.01 microns. That filters out a lot of stuff, which I'll tell you just a second, and it's good for 100,000 liters. As far as the filtration capability, this is where this one's a little bit different than others. They have sent these out for testing. They have been tested to remove 99.99% of protozoa, 99.999% of viruses, staph, and bacteria, 99.5% mercury, and 93% lead removal, which is as good or better than most home systems. So what you would do is you attach the inlet hose here, take your cover off, your outlet hose goes here that you're going to your water source, and then you just simply start pumping. Now, the filters are replaceable. You can unscrew that. It's on there good and tight, all right? And the filter comes out and you can replace it. So, being able to have spare filters on hand to change out is a big deal in my mind. Now, I'm not going to get into all the actual detailed operation today for one reason. Oh, and I forgot to mention, you can actually use this as a cup if you want to. So you can filter clean water into this and drink right from it. Filter it into whatever other container you want. But then also use this to pump some clean water into, to use your syringe to backwash and flush the system out. Anyway, I'm not going to actually test this for you today because I want to actually do it on real world water, just like I did with the straw filter. Unfortunately, everything is dry. My swamp is dry, which is a oddly rare thing. It's never dry, and it's dry because we haven't had any significant rain to amount to anything in a while. Day before yesterday, it rained all day, but everything's so dry that it just soaked it all up and it's dry again. So I want to actually show you guys real deal, putting my mouth where my money is instead of the money where you're going to see me drink it just like the filter straw and use it, and then I'm going to come back and tell you if I'm stuck on the toilet for a couple of days. So as soon as I can get a nasty body of water that I can stick this in and filter it, we'll guzzle it down and see what happens. But I want to give you an overview on it. These run like $70 on their website. Yeah, $70, free shipping. Hard to beat. So I'll put a link in the description box. As soon as I can get a place to go get some nasty swamp water from, we'll actually try it out. So y'all just have to be patient and take care until then. And I failed to mention, obviously it comes with a handy little carrying case just to keep it all together so you don't lose anything. That's about it for this one, guys. Water is important. I like this because compared to some of my other similar filters, this is a little more compact and lighter weight, which is a good thing. Takes up less space in the pack. Take care, guys. More coming on it as soon as I can. I will see y'all in the next one.